Hi, it's James Harrison here to talk about the next daily drumming influence. Today, March 1st, it is Hal Blaine. If you don't know who that is, look him up. Hal Blaine is one of the most recorded drummers of all time. A studio drummer, part of what was known as the Wrecking Crew forever. I didn't know who he was, but I noticed when I was reading a lot of albums or records or whatever and seeing names on the jackets of or the covers, if you want to call it that, I kept seeing the name Hal Blaine. I'd see a Beach Boys album, Hal Blaine. Jan and Dean, Hal Blaine. The Partridge Family, Hal Blaine. The Monkees, Hal Blaine. I kept seeing these names pop up. And he's played with everybody from Simon and Garfunkel to TV show themes and Glenn Campbell and some of the biggest hits ever. And had a lot of really cool, unique drumming things, a lot of really cool tom things that happened eventually, and kind of became really well known for this massive kit that had a lot of these concert toms on it back in the day when nobody had that. He had probably 6 to 8 toms at one point to do all kinds of great recordings and have all these cool tom fills and stuff. And George Harrison liked it so much, he bought one or got one for Ringo. I don't think Ringo ever used it, but Ringo had more than a small setup. Never more than I saw never more than a 5-piece, usually a 4-piece. But anyway, Hal Blaine, I can't even begin to tell you all the songs he's been on, but if you look him up, it's a tremendous amount. And not just songs, but a lot of big hits, especially through the era of the 60s and 70s, and kind of into the 80s. He kind of trailed off a little bit, and the new wave of studio drummers, Steve Gadd, John J.R. Robinson, Porcaro, Guerin, all these other people were getting a lot of the studio work, and then it's kind of gone into other drummers since then. But I did get to see and meet Hal Blaine at the Percussive Art Society convention one year, and I bought his autobiography and had him autograph it. Now, Hal Blaine passed away in 2019, I think it was. But anyway, just a tremendous drummer and a huge influence, even when I didn't know it, because I was so drawn to some of the drumming of different bands and different songs that I heard on the radio or on jukebox from my grandmother's restaurant or something like that, only to find out years later that it was Hal Blaine. So he was definitely an influence on me and a ton of other drummers, and really changed a lot of the recording of music. So there's a good documentary, if you can catch it, about the Wrecking Crew, and you'll see he's mentioned it there quite a bit. But the drumming influence for the day, incredible, Hal Blaine.